Okay, thank you for joining me on this Luma Lee review. Carrying on with the photographic and videographic theme, tonight I'm talking about the Videomic Pro. One of the most underrated add-ons that you can have for amateur movie making or commercial video making is with regard to sound, and it's often overlooked. We find that on some of the more professional productions, the sound really can make or break the production. And so this time we're going to consider one of the more popular add-on microphones, termed a shotgun microphone, purely and simply because of the long barrel which is hidden under that wind break, which we'll come to later, and also because they're very directional. But we'll come to that, as I say, when we do a proper look at the microphone in itself. So the Rode Videomic Pro compact shotgun microphone, fantastic bit of kit. Comes in a nice small box, list of accessories that are available for it, and the other different mics in the range are on the back there. Now, for the purposes of comparison on this video, currently we're using the Canon Semi-Pro XA10 video camera with just the standard in-cam microphones. The room that we're in is quite echoey, and you can probably tell that from the sound that you're getting now, which is just using the on-camera mic that comes with built into the camera, should I say. So let's take a look at the microphone itself. Here we go. This is the Rode Videomic Pro. Initially, what strikes you is, and it is obviously of benefit to giving you decent sound, the microphone itself, which is underneath this foam windshield, is actually suspended in the cage, and I'm going to bring that a little bit closer for you so that you can see. If I move this, it's actually totally independent to the main cage and is suspended, if you can see that. See how it's suspended on some little rubber brackets, if you will, little silicone rubber rings which hold it in place on the outer cradle here, but yet if you look straight down the barrel there, you can see that it's totally independent of the main cage. And basically what that serves to do is isolate the microphone from the camera body, where we can pick up extraneous noise from handling, from moving, from things tapping the camera. So if we work from front to back, let's just remove the foam windshield. So this is the innards, if you will, of the microphone, and we start with the very sensitive, and although I know you won't be able to see it, but we'll try our best, down in the center there, right down at the bottom down here, is a very sensitive electro microphone, and because it's picking up the sound down this tube, which is acoustically tuned, it gathers the sound from the front. So all the sound is gathered from here, which is, it isolates. So if you're doing a piece to camera or something like that, and your subject and the main required audio is coming from directly in front of the camera, then that's one of the reasons you would use this microphone, picking up the audio straight down that tube and isolating things that are either side of it. So putting the foam shield back on, like that, not too bad to put on, just push it into place. So that is the main part of the microphone. In the front here, in this little catch, in this little hatch here, is where the PP3 battery, for those in the UK, the PP3 battery is the 9 volt with the 2 terminals on the top. I'm not sure what they call it in the States, but it's the 9 volt battery. Then we have the cage assembly, which also houses the attachment for the hot shoe, albeit a cold shoe in this case, because there are absolutely no electronics on this part here. It's just literally a plastic hot shoe shaped receptacle that allows you to slide it into the hot shoe on a camera, and then, as you would on any other, tighten that up to secure it in place. And then coming out of this side we have the main connecting cable, which is your standard 3.5mm jack, which then obviously inserts into your external mic jack socket on your camera. It has a very nifty little attachment here, don't know if you can see that, and it just keeps the cable tight and tucked away there so that it's not flopping around and perhaps causing noise that you don't particularly want. Moving around to the back of the microphone, if you can see that now, we have two switches. The top one is the on and off switch, and you'll see the green light lets us know that it's on. That's on all the way to the right, into the middle, and then off. You always get a little flash of the red LED when it powers on, just to let you know that the battery's okay, and then it goes to green. So when we go to the middle position, standard microphone is on, and then if we go to the far stage, that is the filter, which reduces rumble noise. So if you've got perhaps some very light machinery noise or some very light automobile noise that is in the background, using the high pass filter, that will get rid as best it can of that kind of noise. So we go back into the middle, and now here we're looking at this selector switch, -10, 0 and +20. Basically dB, so -10 dB is a slight attenuation of the signal. In the center it's flat, and right at this side it's +20 dB. So for boosting the audio we would put it right up to 20 dB. If the audio is too loud we'd drop it down to -10. I have found, particularly if you're out filming wildlife, it's great to be able to boost it to +20, but please be aware it will pick up absolutely everything. Using it on the camera as a bit of an experiment, from inside my house, pointing through glass, and I'm picking up sounds on the other side of the glass which I can't even hear with my ordinary hearing. So it really is an incredible boost, but can bring in artifacts that you probably weren't expecting. And in a nutshell, that's basically it with the Rode Videomic. One of the reasons for doing this video was to give you some comparisons, and also to let you see what it looks like with regard to physical size. It's okay when we're buying on the internet and we see a photograph, we think, okay, that looks great, and when it arrives it's either tiny or it's massive. So just to give you a bit of scale, there's my hand. We can sit the Rode Videomic on my hand. That's roughly the size of it, to give you a slightly better idea. Compare it with, for instance, my camera. This is the Panasonic GH3, and here is the Rode Videomic next to it. This I do use, so we'll show you now attaching it to my GH3. And one of the reasons why I got the Rode Videomics is because they are quite compact, and as you can see, fitted to the camera, it really is a nice compact solution for doing video. Again, when using it with the camera, it plugs in at the side here. Show you, undo that. That's where the mic plugs in. All the cables are nice and neatly wrapped up so they're not banging around, and there you have a fantastic compact video shooting camera kit. So to give you a slightly better idea of how it performs, I'm actually going to do you some different samples now of the audio, and we're going to compare it using the onboard camera. We're going to compare it using my Tascam DR07, the Mark II version, which I know a lot of pro guys use now. Fantastic at capturing audio, and we'll see what the differences are with for you to have a look at. Okay, so first up, we're still on camera audio now, by the way, but now I'm going to activate the Tascam and we'll use this audio. So discussing the Videomic Pro, the Rode Videomic Pro that is, this is the audio recorded from the Tascam DR07, which I know a lot of pros use out in the field as a compact digital recording device, and so this is the audio on the Tascam. Okay, so now we're using the audio that is coming from the Rode Videomic Pro. As you can see, massive difference in audio quality. I know that this is also a lot louder, and so I'm going to temper the volume down when I come to do the edit. But just for reference, and forgive obviously the handling noise, but we're going to go now to -10 dB, which is that position. So we're now in the -10 dB position on the Rode Videomic, which again is still incredibly bright, it's loud, it's sharp, good equalization, and quite a lot of the lower frequencies are captured as well. And it's certainly 100% better than using the on-camera microphone. And again, you'll be able to listen to the comparison to what you've previously heard with the Tascam field recorder. We will now up it back up to the central position again by changing the switch to 0. And I'm currently talking into the microphone from about 20 inches away and slightly off to one side, as you can tell from how the video is being done. So now what we'll do is we'll switch to the +20 dB. So now we're in the +20 dB part of the Videomic Pro, and as you can see, clipping quite a little bit for me on the top end, and constantly right up on the stops of the dB meter, and more than likely picking up a little bit of background noise as well. So there you have it, that's the demonstration. We'll flick back to standard now, as it can be a little bit harsh on the ears. So general comments on the Videomic Pro from Rode are fantastic for studio work, great for product reviews, which is what I use it mainly for, and also fantastic out in the field. Couple it with the Wind Gag, the Dead Cat, or the Rycote equivalent, and it really does create a fantastic outdoor shooting package, particularly in the more windier conditions with the wind shields on, as I say, from Rycote or the Dead Cat, and it produces incredible audio. Well, thanks for watching, appreciate it, and don't forget to subscribe, and in a couple of days time we'll be doing the review of the Rode SmartLav, which is their sort of smartphone stroke Android Apple device microphone, which again you can use as a make-do when you're out in the field, recording the audio to your Apple iPhone using the special app developed by Rode, or using a standard Android phone with any of the high quality recording apps that are available on that. It will only work as a clip-in microphone on one of the smartphones. It doesn't work as an external plug-in mic. Just wanted to point that out, but we'll cover that when we come to do the SmartLav, which is in the next one. And finally, both this product here, the Videomic Pro and the SmartLav, I got from Inter Audio. If you do a Google search for Inter Audio on the web, UK-based company, fantastic to deal with. Shipped these really quickly, and I can't help but recommend them. No affiliation, only the fact that I use them. Had a little bit of an issue with one of the mics, and within a day they'd ship me another brand new one out without asking me to send the other one back. Can't ask for better customer service than that. So once again, Google Inter Audio, who are located in London in the United Kingdom. Many thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll have another one of interest for you in a couple of days, and we'll catch you later on. Cheers. Bye bye.